Hey guys, it's me again. I haven't made a video for quite a while. This is just kind of my homepage for YouTube. Just want to say thanks to everyone who's still hanging on as a subscriber. I'm at 105 now, which is really great. Haven't lost too many of you guys, which I really appreciate. I know I haven't made a lot of videos, but I'm going to try to change that and get a few more updates out. So I last left off with the trukk conversion work in progress. It was unpainted and just I didn't really have any plastic glue, so I was stuck with only using kit parts and not any plastic art, which is right now my background. So this is kind of just the mock-up I did for this trukk kit. The main conversion on this is just the engine. You can see the actual engine block's quite a lot larger than it was before. The middle piece was get something to point with. Middle piece in here was made out of plastic art. It was expanded using a engine off a def tread, I believe. You can see this middle section in here. It's from the def tread. Oops. Yeah, nothing's glued, so as you can tell, it's falling apart. And there's the other side. Had to do a lot of filing. Have a Dremel tool for that. It works really great, just for removing any unwanted bits and really cleaning up edges. And then you can tell maybe this exhaust pipe, I don't know if you can tell or not in the video, but it's kind of distorted and not as clean edges. It's more rounded and cartoony. That's because I ended up using a lighter just to heat it up and bend it, because normally it runs below the wheel set down along here, and then the exhaust pipe attaches to this side and runs upward. So I instead changed it and attached the exhaust to the other side of it and just bent it over the top. I narrowed the back and lowered the whole vehicle. That was a huge thing I had to do. To lower the vehicle, all I did is I made 2 cuts to the bottom axle, or the rear axle, right there and down here. And then all I did is simply rotate the 2 parts of the axles that attach to the wheel. I rotated them 180 degrees, just flipped them upwards. Normally they're bent downwards, now they just bend upwards, so they lower the whole vehicle, and that kind of allows the back plate to sit lower, and then you just cut it to fit in between the wheels, and then the exhaust runs over top that. So that's pretty cool. I thought I'd chop this back part up quite a lot. Looks a bit crooked now that I'm looking at it, but that's okay. Orc vehicle doesn't have to be too clean, too perfect. I ended up using one of the doors as a fender, I guess. Fits over the rear wheel. The driver is going to go on this side. As you can tell, there is no passenger. I completely removed that so that the exhaust could run through. Kept the stick shift, and the driver, of course, fits in just barely. And realizing you'll probably have to cut that little piece off the back so he sits a little nicer. Yeah, he fits in all right. And then the part that fell off earlier was the windscreen, and I don't know, it looks kind of like a radiator panel. So that's that. The camera is kind of making the yellow look like a very bright yellow at times, but there's kind of a better angle to show that it's much more of a, if I can get the right color right there, it's much more of a darker kind of mustard yellow, but that's just the base coat. I ended in Dark Sun, I believe is the color, just Citadel foundation paints off Games Workshop. After that I just use cheap kind of dollar store paint to lighten up the shades, and then I'll probably put a wash over top of it. So you'll see that once I get around to painting it. But it's been sitting here for a while, so I'm gonna finish that up. Tell me guys what you think on this. If you want me to add any parts or not. I saved a lot of parts. I saved the front grille for a second battle wagon that I promised I was going to do a long time ago. I started working on that. But yeah, tell me what you guys think about this, and hopefully I can get some spare time to get her painted up. But in the meantime, once again, thanks so much for sticking around as subscribers. Yeah, it means a lot more than you think, and it's great to be back on YouTube, I guess. So look forward to some more videos in the upcoming weeks. Don't get too excited, but we'll try to have, I'd say, 2 more videos out within the end of the month. Sounds pretty reasonable to me, and yeah, thanks for sticking around. Hopefully I'll have some new and exciting stuff to come. Currently, I guess my next video will be on the battle wagon I mentioned, and then we'll see from there. So Lucas52479, thanks everyone for sticking around. See you guys later.